We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
Okay,
second down and 6 now from the 26.
Cougar Knight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The Dolphins at 6-4 now on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
70 Lions.
Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Ready? Pet Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw here. This is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here we go. Here we go. Reno. Let go.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Check. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34.
19 target. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that...
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. Are back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the Bills' 18-yard line.
Stephanie!
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bills 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
70.
a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 18, 5 in!
2nd and 6. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
65 catch! 65! Warriors 70! Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll double underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Ready, check.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Traffic, 19, 18.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? Press all 80.
Back to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
70, Dragon 60. 18, pioneer.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Okay,
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try to move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also, they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Tag. Viking 18. Panther 11.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Panthers 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now H.N. on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bills 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Ready, set.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Left wing 19. Left goal 80. Trap 50. Trap 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
On the ready. Come on, come on. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Go! Luka 19. Timberwolf.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Across midfield. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out at counter too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like that. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Gordon, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards.
Here we go. Start.
First down, Buffalo.
79 Broncos.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
70. Liking 18. You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 lateral, 18 lateral.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Let's go.
Running left, HN.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At
Ready.
the Bills' 10-yard line.
Now a toss coming wide side. This is Gordon. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this one is right.